Hey guys, this is a skill build for all the classes from the Korean server. I wasn't sure if I wanted to make a skill build video because all this information is from the Korean server and things might be different for the global release. But some people might feel lost on what skill to get and upgrade, so I decided to share the builds recommended in Korea. But again, everything here is subject to change, so take this with a grain of salt. And you don't have to follow this exactly word for word. Think of it as just the bare backbones. Also, I'm trying to keep this video short and to the point, so I'll only be going over the skills that are recommended. With that, let's start with the rogue. With the rogue, we have two skill builds because the rogue is a support sub DPS. So some people might want to focus a bit more on damaging while others might want to focus more on supporting. And these are the skills recommended to get. Attack Aura is a passive and it increases the party's attack. Defense Aura, another passive that increases the party's defense. Blazing Heart is an active and it increases the party's attack. Showtime is another active and it increases the highest attack party member's attack, defense, and movement speed. So on the balanced build, you'll want to get Attack Aura to 6 first, and then Blazing Heart to 6, Defense Aura to 6, and then those three same skills, you'll want to get them to 9. So Attack Aura 9, Blazing Heart 9, Defense Aura 9. And then again, the same skills in the same order, you want to get them to 10. And after that, feel free to pick up whatever skill you think is going to be good. And for the damage focused build, you won't be getting Defense Aura at all. So you'll be starting with Attack Aura 6, then Blazing Heart 6, and then Attack Aura 9, Blazing Heart 9, and then Attack Aura 10, Blazing Heart 10. And then you'll be getting Defense Aura to 6, followed by Showtime 1. And for the Witch, we have 4 skills. Attack Aura again, which increases the party's attack. Rapid Pulse, on successful attack, it has a chance to increase the party's attack speed. Crush Armor, on an auto attack hit, decreases the enemy's defense for 6 seconds, and it can stack up to 5 times max. So you can see how Rapid Pulse and Crush Armor is going to have really good synergy together. And Deadly Spike, an active, is a dark elemental attack, and enemies hit by Deadly Spike will take increased damage. Okay, so the skill order for the Witch is a little bit different. You'll want to start with Attack Aura 6, and afterwards you want to get both Rapid Pulse and Crush Armor to level 6. And you don't have to get one to level 6 and then the other to level 6, you want to upgrade them one by one. So Rapid Pulse 1, Crush Armor 1, Rapid Pulse 2, Crush Armor 2, Rapid Pulse 3, Crush Armor 3, and so on until you get to level 6. And then you'll get Attack Aura to 9, and same thing here again, Rapid Pulse and Crush Armor to level 9, one at a time, and then Attack Aura to 10, then you want to learn Deadly Spike. Afterwards, you can pick up skills that you think are going to be good for you. Then we have the Engineer. The Engineer is going to pick up a lot of skills. So Attack Aura, increase the party's attack. Time Wrap, an active which decreases the party's skill cooldown while increasing skill damage. Resurrection, which revives a dead party member with a small amount of HP and a small barrier. Pure Therapy, it's a passive that increases the amount of healing the party receives from the Engineer's healing skills. Light Grace, on taking damage, you have a chance of getting a barrier based on your max HP. And while your barrier is up, you have increased attack. And finally, Flash Heal. It heals the lowest health party member and increases their defense. So the start is going to be the same as always. Attack Aura 6, and then you're going to get Time Wrap 6, and Resurrection 1. So Resurrection is a pretty expensive skill to learn, but it's not really a required skill. And the amount of HP you get when you're revived is so little that honestly you can just skip this and get it later. And after that is Pure Therapy 1, Light Grace 1, and then you want to get Attack Aura to 10, Flash Shield to 6, Time Wrap to 10, Flash Shield to 10, and this is where the skill build ends and you're free to pick up whatever skill you think you need. Right, now on to the melee classes. Destroyer, you're going to want to grab Attack Aura, which increases the party's attack. Defense Aura, increasing the party's defense. Avenging Fury, if you take a single hit that deals more than 15% of your max HP, then you'll get an increase to your defense, movement speed, and attack speed. Frenzy Charge, it's a lightning-based elemental single target damage, which stuns an enemy for 1 second while increasing your attack speed and auto attack damage. As always, you start with 6 on Attack Aura, and then you'll want to get Frenzy Charge to 6, Defense Aura to 6, Avenging Fury to 6, And then in that same order of Attack Aura, Frenzy Charge, Defense Aura, Avenging Fury, you'll want to get them to 9. And then in that same order again, you'll want to get them to 10. And afterwards, you're free to pick up whatever skills you think are good. And lastly, we have the Swordsman. You'll want to pick up 4 skills: Attack Aura, which increases the party's attack; Enhanced Defense. On a successful attack, it has a chance of increasing the party's defense. Last Stand. When your remaining HP becomes 30% or lower, increase your attack and reduce the amount of damage you take. Defensive Field. You create a field, and while inside the field, your attack speed, and movement speed are increased. Party members, including yourself, gain increased defense and CC resistance while in the field. Okay, so the Swordsman's skill build is very short because he is such a well-rounded, well, I don't know about well, but he is such a rounded class. You'll want to learn new skills depending on which area you're lacking. So if you're lacking damage, you get damage. If you're dying too quick, you'll want to get some more defense. Or if you want, you could try getting Vital Spark, which increases a party's max HP, heal for a small percent of max HP, while also giving a barrier based on a small percent of max HP. So once you get Attack Aura 6, Enhanced Defense 6, Defensive Field 1, and Last Stand 1, you are free to get whatever skills you need. Okay, so how do you learn the special skills then? While class skills, you learn and level them up as your character levels up, you have to read skill books in order to learn and upgrade special skills. And there are 2 ways you can get a skill book. One method is to farm an item called Proof of Suppression. It's called 제압의 증표 in Korean, but I don't know what the translation will be for global. You can get these by killing Chaos Field bosses, normal field bosses, and world bosses. And you can also get them as rewards by learning a new skill for the first time and entering it in the codex, weekly activities, and bounty quests. Do note that the Proof of Suppression shop resets weekly, and you can only buy 3 of the same skill books a week. A second type of item you can farm are skill pages, and these drop from the Chaos Field. You can trade in the skill pages for skill books by talking to Muse, the traveling merchant, but you'll have to be quick because he has a limited supply of items. So that's the end of the video. I want to reiterate one more time, this is the skill build that's recommended in Korea. The optimal builds for global release might be different, so take everything with a grain of salt. And with that, okay, bye.